Sunlight streams into a peaceful bedroom, illuminating a sheen of serene domesticity. The mother cat sleeps soundly in her bed, utterly at ease. Beside her, a tiny kitten slumbers innocently, a picture of pure, untroubled rest. An ominous shift begins as a sticky, brown substance starts to drip, an unwelcome intrusion into the idyllic scene. The viscous liquid falls slowly, inevitably, towards the sleeping mother's forehead. The peaceful morning is about to be shattered by the unexplained, unsettling drip. The mother awakens, blinking against the soft morning light, her face etched with confusion. Her gaze sweeps across the familiar bedroom, a silent question hanging in the air. A dark, smeared patch on the bedsheets catches her eye, a chilling realization creeping into her expression. Understanding dawns, twisting her features into a mask of fury, her eyes hardening. An emerald fire ignites within her eyes, and the room trembles as she unleashes a primal roar. A terrified kitten flees, paws patting frantically on the floor, his world consumed by fear. The sleek mother cat relentlessly chases, her narrowed eyes blazing with fury, each step echoing her anger. Mid-workout, the muscular father pauses, his ears twitching, sensing the escalating commotion with growing concern. The house becomes a stage for primal fear and maternal wrath, a silent drama unfolding in its wake. In the confines of the bathroom, the mother's eyes blaze with unrestrained fury as she targets the kitten. With a sudden, violent movement, she snatches the small creature, her actions devoid of mercy. Without hesitation, she drops the kitten into the toilet bowl, a dark abyss for the innocent. The harsh, mechanical sound of the flush echoes through the small room, sealing the kitten's fate. The father stands frozen, a mask of shock and disbelief etched upon his face, paralyzed by the unfolding horror. The kitten, helpless, is sucked into the cold, unforgiving maw of the plumbing. He plummets into darkness, a terrifying sewer stretching before him. Water rushes around him as he struggles to keep his head above the filth. Panic sets in as he scrambles through the labyrinthine tunnels, his tiny paws slipping on the slick, grimy surfaces. Every shadow seems to hold a new horror, every echo a threat as he runs for his life. Deep in the sewer's belly, an ominous pressure begins to mount within the ancient pipes. A solitary leak forms a tiny bead of moisture against the aged metal. The bead swells, growing larger with each passing moment, as tension fills the confined space. Suddenly, the pipe bursts. Unable to contain the immense force, a raging torrent erupts, tearing through the darkness with unrestrained power. The sewer trembles under the deluge, the raw force of nature unleashed within its depths. The city street seems normal, bustling with everyday life, unaware of the impending chaos. Deep beneath the surface, the sewer system strains and groans, the pressure building to a breaking point. With a deafening roar, the manhole cover is blasted skyward, a dark omen against the bright cityscape. A geyser of vile sludge erupts from the depths, spewing forth like a vengeful beast unleashed. The streets become rivers of filth, the dark tide consuming everything in its path. Panic spreads as citizens flee the sudden deluge, their cries swallowed by the overwhelming surge of sewage. The mother stands silhouetted against a shattered window, her figure tense with dread. Her eyes widen, reflecting the unimaginable horror unfolding beyond the glass. A monstrous wave of filth, a churning apocalypse, engulfs the world outside. The light in her eyes dims as the catastrophic wave consumes everything. The air hangs heavy, thick with humidity and the subtle, clinging scent of mildew. Where the bathroom floor once lay, now yawns a gaping, watery chasm. Driven by an unseen force, the father propels himself forward. He dives headfirst into the unknown depths, a desperate plunge into the abyss. Deep within the earth, the father ventures into the murky, treacherous sewer tunnels. The dim light reflects off the slick, algae-covered walls, each step echoing in the dampness. A labyrinth of shadows and decay surrounds him. The air hangs heavy with the stench of stagnant water and forgotten waste. The dim, damp sewer stretches into the darkness, water trickling through the grime. Clad in worn clothes, the father's eyes catch a flicker of movement behind a rusted iron grate. A tiny kitten, its fur matted and dirty, is trapped, its small body trembling. Plaintive wails echo in the cavernous space, a desperate cry for help in the oppressive silence. The father's face hardens with determination, a silent promise to rescue the helpless creature. Deep in the echoing sewer, shadows dance with the dim light, revealing a father's grim determination. Axe raised high, muscles straining, he prepares to unleash a powerful blow against the unforgiving bars. Steel screams against steel as the axe connects, the sound reverberating through the confined space. With a final, desperate smash, the bars yield, twisted and broken, symbols of a father's unwavering resolve. A small, frightened kitten emerges from its prison, blinking in the newfound freedom, a life redeemed from the darkness. Amidst the devastation, a father emerges, his silhouette stark against the ravaged cityscape. He wades through the mud-caked streets, each step a testament to his resolve. Clutched tightly in his arms, his child, though frightened, is safe against the backdrop of chaos. Their combined strength pushes them forward, a beacon of hope amidst the disaster. On the bustling city street, a mother appears, her clothes stained with grime and desperation etched on her face. She runs, a figure of anguish, towards the oblivious crowd. Her strength fails, and she collapses to her knees, a heap of misery on the uncaring pavement. Tears stream down her face, carving paths through the dirt and revealing the raw pain beneath. Her body trembles with silent sobs, a stark tableau of despair against the backdrop of urban indifference. On the bustling city street, a mother's tight embrace envelops her kitten, a silent promise against future fury. Tears threaten to spill as she buries her face in the kitten's fur, seeking solace and forgiveness. The soft fur of the kitten absorbs her silent sobs, a fragile bond reforged in the aftermath. Nearby, the father watches, his face etched with relief mingled with a profound worry for his family's wounded hearts. His eyes reflect the weight of the emotional storm, a silent acknowledgement of the scars left by the day's events. The street fades into background noise as the family finds a fragile peace in the quiet understanding of their shared burden. In the heart of the revitalized city park, a mother tenderly grooms a kitten nestled in her lap. Her gentle strokes create a haven of peace. The father watches over them, his soft smile reflecting a deep, restorative calm that washes over his features. The camera pans out, revealing the city's gradual recovery from disaster, a testament to resilience and forgiveness.